an incident occurred at San Jose State University that had racial implications as a result of what appeared to be a lack of focus and true neglect in terms of taking the issue seriously. The speaker at the time, John Pettis, formed a campus climate committee that was an assembly committee and asked me to chair that committee. We chaired the committee for the last year and continue to chair the committee and had numerous hearings up and down the state that basically revealed to us, not only in terms of racial issues, but also in issues of gender, that there were a number of disparities and issues that occurred that were unfortunate with regards to what was happening on our campuses. And while our campuses were growing in so many ways, we were not growing in the way that we thought they would. We also discovered that campuses had to take a much more affirmative step in terms of making the climate they wanted and not basically doing a default or fallback on saying that, well, we get so many students from so many different places, what can we do? The better campuses set the tone for the campus, set the climate itself, and became not just the thermometer, but the barometer of what ought to be happening on campuses. And so we were very pleased with what we saw in some cases, but not with others. And we obviously authored a report that has numerous recommendations with regards to what needs to happen. I've been a faculty member. I'm not an emeritus faculty member, but I was a faculty member that came to San Diego State in 1972 as a faculty at the age of 23. And I became a professor of Africana Studies and worked at San Diego State for 40 years as a faculty member in Africana Studies, as well as an associate faculty in Women's Studies and Chicano Studies as well, helping to develop all of those departments. During the time I was there, I had the unfortunate incident of chairing a department during a time when we had a faculty who raped a student. It was a statutory rape, and who used his influence to do a number of sexual kinds of things with regards to students. It was the first time that basically on these campuses we began to deal with the issue of sexual assault and with regards to faculty members. So in 1980, we wrote I was a part of writing the first sexual harassment document at San Diego State University. It's kind of difficult to believe it's been 35 years since we wrote that document, and we still deal with the issue of sexual harassment on campuses. Out of that document obviously came statewide activity with regards to making sure faculty were trained in the areas of sexual harassment, who was responsible for it, all those kinds of things. But as I reflect back on this hearing today and on the issues of campus climate, it's been 35 years that I've been involved in this struggle to try to bring some kind of clarity as well as some kind of equity and fairness to our campuses. This is an extremely important issue for me, obviously having spent all of my life in the educational system, trying to make sure that we not only had access and opportunity, but equality with regards to what was happening on our campuses. This coming Sunday, we will be featuring a film called Hunting Ground, and hopefully some of you have seen that. An unfortunate film, but we're showing it to high school students in San Diego as well as first level college students to help them understand what they need to be aware of, and so that when they're confronted with these issues, they don't believe it's them, they don't believe it's something they did, but they have to understand that it's a part of the culture and we have to continue to battle against it. So once again, thanks so very much. We have lots of work to do in the area of campus climate. I'm honored to not only serve as a chair, to be a part of that committee, but to serve as chair of the Campus Climate Committee, also to serve on our Higher Ed Committee and our Education Committee, and have the very wonderful pleasure of chairing the state budget. So I really am pleased to be here today and to be a part of this effort and to do what we can to really change the nature and the essence of our campuses, and to make sure that every student who comes to this campus will have the understanding and the security that they're to be respected, that they are to basically have the free reign of getting an education on this campus without any type of harassment from any area, whether it's racial, gender, sexual, whatever it may be, that this is a campus that promotes the best and the excellence in all of our students. So thank you very much for this meeting today, and I'm looking forward to the conversation.